and the last part is the artist. You know, Honorable, you are an artist. For the first time, do we have sectors that represent each and every creative sector? For the first time, are we going public now for policies, funeral policies, and uh, uh, hospital plans for artists? It has never happened in 30 years. The first time it's going to happen. For the first time, we're going to have offices for artists because that's part of the exploitation that will have lawyers in it. But that doesn't make us perfect. We can still learn from and drink from your wisdom. So I agree with everything that you said.
Second question is on the clusters that you've just spoken to. I don't know whether you listened to the sector people who were there the other day about the MGE. When they narrated exactly what I said about the clusters, the representation, that one, those clusters are personalized instead of institutionalized because there's no regulation nor legislation that gives rise to those clusters. So the day you leave, another minister can come in and say these clusters are nonsensical. And so it's like we are doing things temporarily. We just want to do things to tick the box to say we've done this, or maybe we do things that are ill-informed. We have the will to do things, but we don't really get to. I don't know whether you were listening when they confirmed and confessed that the representation in that meeting, they were not informed prior that meeting that there would be clusters required for representation. And others might have sent junior members in their organizations. And because they were ambushed to then select people for
Honorable Mtetwa,
yes.
My apologies, we are dealing with the APP of the department.
No, I'm talking on the issues. It has been raised, the issue of clusters. Chairperson, the minister has just raised the issue of clusters to say that he is dealing with the arts. For the first time, he's dealing with the arts and culture. So I cannot avoid asking a question around that.
Proceed, Honorable Member.
So I want to find out whether the minister heard the comments from the industry that was there to come and talk about the MG. I said that they are just doing it because they don't want to be seen as rebellious to the department, and they've been actually forced to participate. No one is willing to take anything, and because they are afraid of being isolated, they are just doing it, but they are not happy about the situation. What is your take?
The cluster representation, Honorable Mtetwa, artists has been struggling since time immortal in South Africa, while in other countries they're flourishing. Now, every minister comes with his own plans of how he thinks he can fix the situation. Now, you are saying to me that the industry people, the people you're referring to, are part of the industry people. They are not the industry people. They are part of them. Because in the clusters, there are people that's very, very happy. But there's a deeper point here, just to show you how they don't take their own industry serious. If the minister, they say they send juniors, now right there, tells you who we're dealing with here. If the minister and the deputy minister calls you to a meeting, you send a junior. Whatever decisions that junior takes is upon you. I can't now be called by a minister if I'm of my thing and then I send a junior. So that shows you. But lastly, it has not been all this plan that has been made in the past that they so agree with in the past has delivered poverty. So I'm simply asking for a chance for the plans that this administration is bringing. Nobody can say, we are not dealing here with fortune tellers. Nobody can say it will work, it will not work. But it's different. We've been doing the same things for 30 years. Let's try a different path. I will be the first one to look in the eye and say I was wrong. But for now, all I'm asking is your indulgence, the indulgence of the committee, to implement how I best think we can fix the plight of our artists, which is close to all of our hearts. Thank you very much, Honorable Mtetwa.
And then let me just go through the questions that I have even for others, because I thought that the minister would be leaving early. That's why I was saying I need to. I want to ask the ministry. One of the things that it is stated on program 1 is that the ministry includes the minister and deputy ministers' salaries and everything, the support. What is the budget of the DM's support, and what is the limit of her discretionary grant for her own legacy projects? Are there any projects that are her legacy projects that are happening in the current financial year?
On the issue of the budget for financial assistance for the DM is about 4 million, for the ministers about 7 million. Issue on salaries for the DM is 2.5, and then for the minister's office is 3 million.
Is it able for the minister not to protect some of his people who have done wrong, because of it seems like it's getting into a norm whereby when we see that there's an issue at hand here, and we find that there's a problem, we always try to come and brush things aside and try to protect people that are on the wrong side. What is it doing about those people? Because at the end of the day, we're spending a lot of money here. If you can see, there's about 607 billions that have been spent, but there's no one that is accountable for all those monies. And we don't even have your your reports at the same time. So can we deliberate on that? Thank you.
Let me start with the issue where the honorable member says that I'm protecting wrongdoing. He must be specific and mention which wrongdoing. I can't accept blanket accusation where I myself is wondering which wrongdoing am I always rushing in to protect. Yes, where I feel that members of the department are targeted unfairly or incorrectly, I will speak up. Where I feel if the minister, they are wrong, I will take action.
I just wanted to find out if the minister will hold the senior officials accountable for the repeated failure to finalize the contracts and agreements on time. Thank you.
Minister.
I just want to say that, when a minister gets appointed, the first thought that goes through his mind is that the staff there will sabotage him and they are against him, and people might not admit that, but that's the truth. And that's why you see so much turnover of staff. But when I took over, I had an open mind, and what I found, in my opinion, one of the greatest people I've worked with in the corporate world. The people are really eager to learn. They are honest. But if any one of them has to step out of line, I'll be the first to. Hence, you see the ADG was then the ADG. Today she's the DG, because I've got full faith in her. The CFO got full faith in them. But if any one of them has to step out of line, I'm not going to risk my political career for officials. That I'm not going to do. To protect people that I found there, that's not what I'm going to do. But this far, I am more than impressed listening to the problems of other ministers. Thank you very much. I don't have those problems, but I will act if I need to act. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Life of an artist, batsho xa besipayisisa, glorifying drugs as a stage fright cure. You can try this just when you're about to grab your chance of staging. Excitement, you can't think out this industry, or should I say this killer dream, cause you will swear that from the start it was designed to kill artists. Bangakulwela when days are bright, unguthembekile. As a human being on Instagram, too much pressure, unrealistic expectations. Whoever said that is the perfect ilizulahlekisile is with us, wethembekile. Singiza wethembekile. Remedies within us, ezikhwempa sibhebhekile.
Little, little, little,